some postseason volleyball for tonight's match as Darwin's going to get kicked off, and we're going to have starting lineups here as well. I'm joined, as always, by head coach Wayne Wermeyer. Wayne Wermeyer, what are you thinking for this intro to EDC postseason play now with everyone back to 0-0?
Well, super excited. Obviously, it's a race to 2 wins to make it to the state tournament. We have tonight, we have Thursday, we have Saturday, so you got to be successful 2 out of those 3 nights, and I think there's a reason Davies is ranked number 1 in the state. I think we're recognizing our veterans here, so I'm going to be quiet real quick. Few veterans in the crowd, and obviously if you're a veteran out there listening to us tonight, thank you so much for your service and helping make this country great, which it is. So I think we're going to see a lot of the same names that we've seen over and over for Davies. We've got, a couple girls up in the front row with Jalen Jackson and, Fallon Passanati all over the court, Quinn Scary setting, and we're going to pause here for the national anthem, Matt.
And as Darwin brings in our starting lineups for both teams, obviously talking about going into postseason play here, need to win 2 before you lose 2 to qualify for the state tournament. Obviously, Coach Wermeyer, football's a little bit different, but you found yourself in a similar situation these past couple weeks. You had a successful regular season, move into postseason play, and you guys are obviously got a big game Friday, going back to the Dome, but just kind of, talking, what is your messaging that the volleyball team's going to be going, or what you talk to your football team about going into the postseason play?
I think probably the message to our girls tonight is you're number 1 for a reason. You're a special team. No one needs to do anything extra special out there on the court. You need to just continue to do what you've been doing all year. Let the ball go to where the ball's going to go and get the ball back up over the net and play your game. And Red River won a play-in game on Saturday, I believe, to make it here. So they've had 1 extra game than Davies has this week. Hopefully those legs for Red River are just a little bit more tired. And we've got Davies in the traditional Cardinal tonight, Matt. I don't know if we've seen him in Cardinal here in the Nest this year. We've seen him in black. Maybe we saw him in Cardinal once. I don't remember.
We might have saw him in once. We've seen him in we've seen him in black. We've obviously seen Krenz wear the Cardinal in the libero spot, as she's thrown that one on because she decides she gets to wear a different color jersey every game because she's in the libero. But excited for the match tonight. I think, you look at Red River and obviously the 8 seed and the 1 seed. When you're the 1 seed, you have a target on your back. No matter who you're going to play, you're going to get everybody's best shot. And the Riders coming down, like you said, they had a game Saturday. I would assume neither of these teams have school today, so it'll be interesting to see right away how the match starts. Which team is able to get out to a hot start and go right away, because I imagine some of these kids might not have rolled out of bed until 11 a.m. this morning.
Yeah, and I don't know if Grand Forks had school today or not. I know there's some schools that were off, some schools that still had school. Talking to some of the guys in Minnesota today, they were in school. I know my son at Jamestown, University of Jamestown had school, but NDSU had it off. Davies continues to go with the double wave, Grand Forks single wave. Grand Forks, lots of colors of shoes down there, seeing pinks, purples, blues, greens. It looks like a highlighter, whole box of different highlighters got together and decided to come out as shoes down there. both schools going with the low sock, something we haven't seen in the gym for a while.
Yep.
A lot of our visiting opponents have been high sock teams. So we've got low sock versus low sock, multicolor shoes versus almost all white shoes. I'm sure Jalen has her fancy shoes on tonight. And it looks like, is that Sawyer Kozadowski in the end there with a pair of pink shoes too. So just want to highlight all. Last time we were on the air, we threw out a challenge for everybody to help Davies Live Network. If we reached over 1,000 views, I looked today, that game had over 1,300 views.
Woo.
And I believe last I heard, we raised almost $3,000 that night for Davies Live Network. So thank you everybody for supporting Davies Live Network, and that should continue to get these games on the air, not just volleyball, but everything else that Davies Live Network does, and it was a very successful fundraiser. Thank you to the people who watch and helped us out there.
Yeah, thank you so much. Just talking with Langley on some of the ideas and things that they're already doing. Also breaking out our production tech crew. They got new mics tonight. They're able to talk to each other wirelessly through those mics, and they're going to communicate. So they're going to get you some good camera angles tonight as they're going to be communicating all throughout the game. We're like a professional deal here.
We're something, all right. We got 5 or 6 students working tonight. And we're gonna get early sub by the libero for Red River. We are not. Doesn't look like. Carolyn Olson back in the gym. Had a chance to talk to her a little bit, and she also said Mackenzie Olson is helping her coach. Mackenzie was a student here, finished her career in senior year up at Grand Forks Red River. I had an opportunity to coach Mackenzie in track and javelin, and just an excellent young lady. So we're going to get going right away. Fallon Pasanani right down in the middle hitter, hits the kill, and here we go, 1-0 Eagles.
You're going to see that. You saw that once, and I have a feeling we're going to see that quite a bit tonight. So Carol Olson, last time she was here, she sat the whole game. Now she's starting the game standing up. Obviously been through, seen and forgot more volleyball than we'll ever know. A legend in North Dakota coaching and volleyball coaching. So she's going to have her team ready to go tonight.
Yeah, I believe she's in the Hall of Fame, maybe nationally for sure. That's a touch. 2-0 Eagles for sure in North Dakota, but I think she also was the National Coach of the Year a few times, and maybe not Hall of Fame, but definitely has been recognized nationally for her efforts.
And looking around other EDC play, I think we have West Fargo and Shanley. That'll be their 4-5 game, I believe.
Correct.
Coach Wermeyer, and that's
Correct.
one to keep an eye on. As if you've been following kind of volleyball in this Eastern Dakota Conference, Eagles were able to take that 1 seed and obviously had some great head-to-head matchups against the West Fargo schools and Shanley and some other schools around. But it was really a logjam there where West Fargo, Cheyenne, they could be anywhere 1 through 4, and it turned out it's Davies number 1. I believe Cheyenne is 2. West Fargo Horace is 3, and West Fargo High came in at 4 with Shanley at the 5. So very competitive EDC tournament that's getting lined up here.
I believe Quinn Scari was in the net there, so the point goes back to Red River, and we have a 3-1 early volleyball match, or early volleyball set for the Eagles here. And I don't expect River to go away quietly, and there they go. They're just bringing it back, 3-2, started a little bit slow, but like you said, you really got nothing to lose here by Red River. You're an 8-1. No one expects you to win, and so let's just go out. And I'm sure that Coach Olson's message to them is go play your butts off and look up at the score and the whistle blows and see how you do.
Jackson gets a nice kill there. Red River keeping it alive. And Pasanani, there's a nice dig.
Very nice dig, yep. And hit it
hit.
long. I don't think we have a touch on that. I'm trying to pull up our text message app.
Ooh.
I haven't done this for a while, and I didn't do a whole lot of preparation for the game today, Matt, because I was doing a lot of football preparation today.
Are you busy this week? Do you have something going on this week?
Got a few things going on, and a few media things that we got to take care of. Hit by Ranky into the net, so I don't even have a stat sheet up here, so I won't be giving you the exact number of kills, blocks. I'm kind of on my B game tonight, so I apologize to Davies Live Network.
I think you have a pass for this week. I think we can. You might have a couple things on your to-do list that you got to figure out, but we appreciate you coming out here and taking time and doing this as well. We know you certainly have had a busy year, a busy fall, and coming out here, and also want to congratulate you as well. EDC Coach of the Year, Wayne Wermeyer, EDC Player of the Year, obviously your son, Gus, so that's obviously got to be cool for you, father-son moment. But congratulations on behalf of the Davies Eagle community.
Thank you, and as we both know, those are really team awards. If you're 2-7, no one's voting for you for either Coach of the Year, Athlete of the Year. So hats off to our entire team, and we talked a lot to the players that don't play a lot on Friday nights the last couple days about how important they are to the team too, because they get that team ready for Friday night every week. And I think over the last couple weeks they might have been better at times than the teams that we played in the playoffs. So we certainly appreciate all the efforts the players are giving right now.
And Crookston commit there. Ava Langang got a kill. She will be signing tomorrow morning at 8:15. Her letter intent to go play at the University of Minnesota Crookston. Her letter intent. We have, I believe, Ava is signing, Fallon is signing, Rose Solberg is signing for golf at University of Minnesota, and then you can add, as Fallon's serve will sail a little bit there, you can add Jack Wielden signing to play basketball at Concordia, and Colton Ranke, Sierra Ranke's older brother, going to be playing at Jamestown. So we had those commitments here in these last couple weeks. So congratulations to all those kids. Should be a fun day, and can't wait to see them as they continue their athletic careers past Davies.
Ava Langang just hits that one a little bit out. Looked like it was a little bit mistimed of a jump, and just got under that. So, like you said, obviously awesome to see all these kids going to live their dreams and moving on to the next level. And super nice of Mr. Olhauser and Mrs. Delzell. I almost called her Miss, but she is a Mrs. To put that together, and they do such a nice job with those signings. They get the media involved and the parents involved and everything like that. So Ranke back to serve here, 8-5 Eagles. I see Sandvik in the game. She's been playing quite a bit more the last 3, 4, 5 games. I'm sure her parents are awfully proud of her and her working her way into the lineup.
Yeah, and just as you called her, there she is, picking up a kill. So Sandvik right there on cue. It's like you knew that one was coming. Again, feel free to text in any comments, concerns. Maybe have some trivia on the way for you tonight. Maybe not. We can probably think of something.
I'm sure we can think of something. Ranke back to serve again. Just skims that one over the net. Puts some pressure on the Riders right away. They do a nice job. They hit it off the net as well. I see Scott Whitty down there as our athletic trainer. I was talking to Scott and Jared today. Right now we have football, volleyball, swimming, boys and girls wrestling, boys and girls hockey all going on. I think that's 7 sports that we have 2 athletes. Wow. That was a missile from the back row. And I don't know where that ball went.
And I think it's up. It might be up.
Nope,
we got it
back
coming in there. That kill, there was nothing. That ball, the dig from Red River traveled all the way up almost to us. If that was maybe at an angle, we might have got a catch there.
We might have dove out of the announcer's booth and snagged that thing. Yesterday I saw on Facebook there's an ace by Krenz. First ace of the night that we've seen by either team. Last night I saw, I think it was on Facebook, it might have been on Instagram, an old clip of a guy diving, jumping out of the stands and falling down the tunnel to catch an extra point in a Packers game.
Yes, I know that clip.
I think it was the anniversary of that catch. And we could have replicated that up here, Matt, by jumping out and catching a volleyball. Or in my case, probably going off my hands and missing the volleyball.
I think if that was you trying to catch it, I think you would catch it, but I think when you landed, your hammy, and we got a little high serve.
That was a floater.
That thing was up, and Red River picks up a nice block.
Yep, numbers 24 and 5 for Red River. I don't have a roster, so I apologize to their parents and relatives if they're watching, but we want to give those 2 a shout-out for that block.
And that might have been – this might be the highest serves that we've seen. Almost kind of like that knuckleball EFIS approach right there.
Yep. Again, back on the beach volleyball circuit, you can throw that thing up in the air and throw the sky ball and try to get the wind and the sun in your opponent's eyes. I don't know if it works quite the same inside. Nice rally we got going.
And that one, there was something there.
It's going to be 4 hits there.
Point.
Yeah, that didn't quite get over the net, I don't think.
Yeah, no surprise here that Coach Nelson is going to have her team alive and ready to go in this Red River team throughout the year. They come in as the 8 seed, and there it is, that floater.
There's 0 spin on that thing, too,
that.
So it's almost a true knuckler.
Oh, and that one's going backwards.
Great hustle.
Red River's going to keep it alive. But they've competed in all these games.
There's
the dump. They got to compete against everyone else throughout the year and have competitive games, and they're obviously no stranger. This will be the 3rd time these teams face each other, so they're going to know each other. As Passanane is going to pick up a kill from the back row. She started tonight off swell.
I think that's probably her 4th or 5th kill of the night. That one was a little bit rude, where I think she aimed at the lady's face from Red River instead of maybe hitting that down. And I don't know how you play that, because she hits so many straight down onto the ground, or if she pushes that. I guess you just got to throw your face at it and hope it happens.
Nice back row shot there from Red River as Langang had a tough angle on that one to keep it alive. We got Nijbakken coming into the game now.
Just looking at some of our other sports, basketball starts in 2 weeks. This is the week of Thanksgiving, Matt, that girls and boys basketball starts.
Yes, the 24th basketball will start, like you said. Hockey has started. Wrestling has started. I saw them up as their nice block there from Red River, digging it out of there. So we are getting into full swing of winter sports, but obviously these fall sports, it's all, you know, you talk about
there we go.
Six or seven sports going on right now, still going on with some starting up, and obviously that's a good sign. It means teams are having success, and obviously there's kids that do multi-sports and you know, maybe missing the first week of some sports or whatever, but that, you know, that's okay, because these kids we like multi-sport athletes. They're being successful. It's getting deep into the playoffs, and we just want all kids and all teams to succeed.
Great dig there by Askari. Sorry, I almost forgot her name. And we're just pushing the ball over the net.
Over the net.
There we go. Jackson.
Jackson lines up. Red River's had some nice digs here at the start.
And, Matt, I wish the youth of America could have seen your 6 or 7 when you were saying how many sports are going on right now. And probably all the parents out there are fairly annoyed with you because all their kids are sitting there doing 6, 7 right now, too.
We got a great rally going on. There's been 6 or 7 attempts from each team as that one's going to sail off the back line as Red River will give up that point.
Very crafty, Mr. Veit.
I'm glad that I can fit in, and I know the 12-year-old slang. It makes me feel great about myself.
I heard 5-year-olds are saying it these days.
Oh, boy. There are some 12-year-olds that are more mature than me and you. So
There are some 5-year-olds that are more mature. And Fallon Pastanani certainly gets up in the air in a hurry and slams that ball back down. I believe Thursday is also at home site, and I think one of the reasons I was talking with Mr. Olhauser is he said, you know, if you have it at a school gym, a lot of these teams have to start showing up at 11 o'clock, and Shanley just maybe not has the parking for a bunch of fans and everybody to show up at 11 a.m., and just a big disruption of the day, so they've decided to go to home site for first and second round, which really is a big bonus on actually getting that 1 or the 2 seed, almost like some other sports. And then Saturday, it's all at Shanley.
All at Shanley, and we'd love to see the Eagles in that EDC championship game as Pasanani's going to pick up another kill.
I've got her for 7, potentially 8 in my head because I don't have my sheet of paper here to mark them down.
And I don't know exactly, and I don't want to say anything that's incorrect information, but obviously with the Eagles, we have some seniors in their last year of their career, and obviously their stats are piling up as that one's going to sail another point for the Eagles. I think Quinn, and I don't know, Quinn Scari was approaching maybe a 2,000 set milestone, and obviously with Fallon Pasanane kills numbers, she's kind of creeping in. Grace Solberg is the leader as Red River will take a timeout 17-10 here. But Fallon's obviously creeping up on that number as well, so just something to keep an eye on, and maybe we'll do some research and let you know those
kind of
numbers.
What we've seen is that magic number is 20. If you get over 20, you really have a great match for the kill count, and I think we've had Fallon at 20 plus 4 or 5 times, and with 7 or 8 here in the first set, she's well on her way to 20 again tonight. And I would imagine you keep getting, I don't know how many games they play or matches they play, but if you're playing 25 and you're getting 20, those kills can add up in a hurry. And she's been doing this since her freshman year.
Scari will take the serve out here. Let's see where we're going to locate that, see if we can't get a Scari ace.
I think we've had 1 ace tonight, and that was by Krenz.
Yeah, nice spot there.
Yeah, great job by Krenz trying to dive and get that ball. 17-11 here in the first set. I would imagine the Eagles would like to wrap this up in 3. Red River probably doesn't want that to happen and would probably like to say something about that. I believe Red River still would play even if they lose, correct, Matt?
Yes, it is all.
It's out.
That one's going to go
That's out.
Essentially right now, obviously with the play-in game and Red River winning the play-in game, they have to win 3 essentially, counting that play-in game. But right now, as the start of the night, you have to win 2 before you lose 2. So everyone's back at 0-0. And obviously if you pick up, as Fallon's going to absolutely annihilate that volleyball. right in that back right side in front of that line, Joe. That you have zero chance of getting that ball if you're Red River. So, but you have to win 2 before you lose 2. And obviously, if you say you win the first 2 and you get yourself in the EDC championship game and you lose that one, you're still in the state tournament. It's just a matter of playing for the 1 or 2 seed at that point.
And it would all depend what happens out west, but Century has been a very dominant team out west this year. I know they came out east a couple weeks ago to the Moorhead tournament. That ball's out. We don't have a touch, I don't believe.
And that was one of those where they might have had a better view than us.
They got a better view than us.
They had a better view than us, so we're going to go with that.
I would imagine, though, just based on the history of Century, winning the entire East might give you a better path in state. All over, you know, everyone's got to go play well in state, too.
And going kind of looking out west, so Century is sealing up. They sealed up that 1 seed in the tournament. And then you have Passanante picking up another kill there, 20-12. We're looking at schools like Minot, Bismarck High. I believe Legacy is in the mix for that as well. Jamestown is in the mix for that as well. So they're going to be fighting for those seeds out there as well. And you kind of get to this point, just like any sports in the postseason, where you get through the regular season and then something crazy always happens. You know, something that maybe is out of the normal is going to happen, whether it's the EDC tournament or the state tournament. There's going to be something that kind of shakes things up, as that one's going to be in for the Riders. And we'll see what that is this year, and the teams that are able to kind of survival of the fittest and keep clawing out wins, even though, you know, during this stretch you might not have your A game every single night, but can you just find a way to keep going and pick up wins is crucial.
Great dig by Nybakken on that last flurry there. Actually got the ball up, I think, off the floor and over the net. Red River's just not going to quite get that one over.
And Passanante is annihilating these volleyballs.
That was Fallon there. I think that is 10 or 11 here in the first set for Fallon. And that's an incredible kill count when Davies only has 21 points. And 3 or 4 of those have come on unforced errors, 1 ace. Sandvik gets the ball over the net. Nice touch at the net, and Skari gets the ball back over the net.
Great job, Passanante, not just picking up points, but playing great defense as well.
Oh, maybe we have to kick that one. Didn't quite get it.
And you talk about Passanante, she might be one of those kids in the mix for EDC Player of the Year. Obviously, we have a couple kids on this team that will be in the mix for all conference, all EDC awards as well, so we will see those. I don't know when they are released yet, but I know coaches vote on that before the end of the regular season. As Sandvik's going to pick up a kill, so that'll be something to pay attention to as it comes out as well.
Just talking about Century, talking about Davies, the latest volleyball poll came out on November 6th. Last Thursday, I think November 6th was.
Sounds right.
Bismarck Century, the number 1 ranked team in the state, 13 first place votes. Davies, the number 2 ranked team in the state, 1 first place vote. As we all know, rankings mean absolutely nothing. It's what you do on the court. That was Ava Langen getting the ball for a kill off of a touch.
And I don't know if you saw that. The Red River coach got that one with her foot, hit it off her foot, and the ball hit Darwin. So Darwin caught a volleyball. You could see him leaning back and chuckling a little bit,
okay.
Looking over as he was just trying to announce who got the point, and he got a volleyball to the face. So.
And Darwin's a little elderly than he used to be. So are we going to get another ace? Well, Red River's going to track it down. So hopefully Darwin's okay. Shirley's probably worried about him at home.
I think a little birdie told me this morning that it is Shirley's birthday. So happy birthday to Shirley, turning 40 years of age tonight. Congratulations.
40. I thought Shirley was 29 this year.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. That was her mom.
Okay, Shirley's mom. I'm not even going to go there. Looking at the rest of the state rankings, though, Matt, just like you said, after Fargo Davies at 2, it's Cheyenne at 3, West Fargo at 4, Horace at 5, which are your top 4 teams in the EDC. And this EDC tournament's going to be really, really fun to see who comes out of it.
Yeah, it's going to be a blast. And, looking at that, obviously Davies doing a lot of that grind work during the season, being able to get that 1 seed, being able to win the regular season. As Red River's going to pick up an ace as Davies will look for their last point. But, there's been a lot of 5-set matches up and down the conference. West Fargo, I think, was 2 5-set matches. I think Cheyenne was a 5-set match. Horace, obviously, we split with Horace this year as that was our only loss in the regular season. So there is a lot of competitive volleyball that's going to be played as Red River staying alive.
Yep, great effort by Ranky there. Talk about Horace. Each Davies beat Horace over there on their home floor, and then Horace came back to the Eagles' nest and returned the favor and beat us.
I think Red River's, playing, getting their CPR certified because they're playing that
off the top.
Oh,
of
we
the
got
field.
a light.
That was off the light. We've seen balls off the rafters. We've seen balls go over the rafters off the backboard. I think that's the first one we saw off the light, and that was a shot up and a shot straight back down.
And we heard that one, and I've been in this gym before where something hits a light and the lights, they don't collapse, but what are the beams inside the light? The bulbs, per se? I don't know if they're bulbs. They're
halogen, I think, is what they are.
Perfect. They come crashing down, and when those come crashing down, they fly everywhere. So good thing that didn't happen, is that would have came right down on the Red River volleyball team, and that probably would not be a good event to happen here.
I think we would have had to have a cleanup, and I don't know. It looks like Mr. Olhauser and Mr. Quintus are down there. I would imagine they would be scrambling for their brooms to clean the gym up, and I'm just glad it didn't hit the wrestling light because we do have one spotlight up there. We drop down for the wrestling matches, and that bulb is not a cheap bulb to replace.
Do you have any text tonight?
We have no text.
Looks like people don't like
We have no
tonight.
text. People must be watching on mute. They finally got smart. They finally muted their televisions, and they are watching us tonight on mute.
We probably have a decent amount of people that were fed up with us over the regular season and said, you know what, tonight we're just going to enjoy our Veterans Day and turn it on mute and just let Moormeyer Invite blab away.
Kind of a late arriving crowd tonight, Matt. We have a few students now trickling in. I think the Booster Club is paying for the students to get in. The Booster Club is doing just a great job all postseason. I know for both the 2 home football games we had, the Booster Club, if you just had an ID, you didn't even have to have an activity pass on that. Booster Club paid the student admission rate. They're paying for the student admission rate tonight. I think they're helping some students go to the championship football game on Saturday. And if that's another thing, if you ever thought, should I not support the Davies Booster Club, definitely that needle should go to the should I, because they do great things for not just sports, but all activities, band, choir, prom. I could go on and on. There's several things I don't even know they do. Senior retreat, things like that. I think career day they get involved in. And thank you to everybody who serves on the Booster Club, and thank you for everybody who's donated to the Booster Club.
And if you ever are thinking about maybe wanting to join the Booster Club, you can reach out to Lenny Olhauser or other representatives at the school, because they are always looking for more members to come in and serve on the Booster Club. Obviously, each year when, say you have people that serve on the Booster Club board and then their kids graduate and they move on with that, they're always looking to get younger families in. So if you're a parent of a freshman, sophomore, definitely something that is highly encouraged, great community to be a part of. So little plug right there for the Booster Club as well.
They're also having a Play It Again sale coming up here, I think December something before Christmas. But there's going to be a ton of old sports jerseys from different teams. There's going to be old sweatshirts that people have, still good shape, but people's kids have moved on. And so a huge rummage sale. I think they're calling a Play It Again sale. Probably lots of good stuff there. And if you're looking for something, maybe a late-minute Christmas present, or, you're going to a Christmas party and you want to dress like an eagle, I think you'll have opportunities there. So look for that. It's probably on their Booster Club website. If not, if you get a hold of anybody in the front office here at Davies, I'm sure they could tell you when it is.
Shout out our production team here. They're on the move.
They're on the move. They just cut in front of us.
They're mobile. All we do is sit on our butts and talk. These guys are the real troopers out here, moving, getting you different camera angles, talking, communicating. Shout out to them as we're going to begin our second set.
Scary back to serve. One of the better servers for Davies, like you said.
Oh, it's up. Did that get stuck there for a little bit?
I don't know. It certainly hung up there. That was a spike from the back row by our libero, and just kind of put it in the right spot.
Good composure there, kept by the Eagles, as that one looked like it maybe got hung up on one of the poles up there, but
off the net, Fallon with the dig. Over to Ranky, and she puts it out of bounds. No touch.
And we've seen that throughout the year. I'm going to say that the rafters in this gym, from just watching how our team plays that and other teams play that, and obviously other teams, I think that's a little bit of home court advantage that we have in this gym.
I would agree with that.
Our girls play with that. They practice with it every day, and, more often than not, when we do have a rafter ball, as Passanani's going to pick up another kill. Oh, we got a Red River running into the bench. Good hustle there by number 11. But I think that's a little advantage for us.
I got to believe it's an advantage. And again, going back to the first 2 rounds here at home, if we would end up being fortunate enough to win this match, we will play the winner of West Fargo and Shanley. West Fargo, we've gone to 5 twice, and that might just be the thing, playing on your home court that puts you over the top in a 5-setter or a competitive match like that.
And Sandvik, again, playing well here tonight, had a great first set coming through. If anyone has any updates on any other EDC games going on, feel free to text those in as well, as we will track them and give
There's an ace
to viewers as we have an ace. Who was that?
Jalen Jackson on the ace.
Action Jackson picking up an ace, but text in those scores so we can update everyone on that as well.
You talk about being fortunate to practice in here with these rafters every night. I asked the volleyball coaches yesterday if maybe they wanted to trade in football. That's off the top of the net and out. Kind of an unfortunate bounce there. Asked them if maybe football wanted to go in the gym and they wanted to go outside yesterday in a 30-degree weather with probably a 30-mile-per-hour wind.
How did that go over?
They looked at me like I was crazy. Kind of like my wife looks at me at home quite often.
Yep.
Resounding no.
Well, I mean, you had to ask. I mean, you never. What's the worst they could say is no, right?
Well, they played the lights game outside once this year. I thought maybe they wanted to prep for next year's outside game.
Yep.
There we go. Girls diving all over the place, and Fallon knows what to do with that.
Great hustle there by the Eagles, setting it up. Nybach getting on the ground there as Langame will check in or sub in for her, and you got it to the playmaker, able to put it down.
And great effort by Red River, too. They're all over the court, and, unfortunate for them at the end. Fallon just says, I'm going to hit this ball a little harder than you can move, and you're not going to get this one. And then Red River does it right back to Davies. Caitlin Krenz dives for that, and it just goes right by her. 5-3 Eagles early in the second set.
Darwin looks like he is recovered from his fatal blow to the face. I don't think we saw any blood.
Played against Sale. I got a text here. Played against Sale is December 19th. Whoever texts me that, if you know where it is it in the comments?
Ooh,
that's a pancake.
We got a pancake.
Oh, I could.
That
almost went through the net.
Oh.
That hit low on the net mat, but spun up over the net and back down.
And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and this Red River team showing both of those abilities right now.
Matt, I'm going to go buy you a Christmas present at the Play It Again sale on December 19th. And if any of our viewers want to join me, Matt can have lots of Christmas presents.
There's another kill for Sandvik. We got chest bumps now on the bench.
We haven't seen the 5-girl celebration bench press celebration
We have not seen that yet. I wonder, that's one thing, too, going in the postseason. Maybe those girls at the end, do they have something in store for us for the postseason, EDC, and hopefully the state tournament?
Yeah, maybe they've been working on something over the last 3-4 weeks. Frankie from the back row does a nice job putting pressure on the riders.
So your coaching staff, your football coaching staff doesn't have any, you guys don't have some of that, you and Coach Peterson down there on the sidelines don't have any celebrations after you score a touchdown?
Coach Peterson and I have not put any celebrations. However, I think the kids do watch. A couple of the kids were giving me a hard time yesterday. Apparently I have a heck of a fist pump at times. And it was pick on Coach Wermeyer at practice yesterday, and I guess we'll take it because we're still playing, but they know what we do more than we know what we do.
It's weird how it always seems to be pick on Coach Day for these kids.
Yeah. It's almost like in ILC we have pick on Todd Lee Day.
Yeah. Oh,
there we go.
Sandvik.
There we go.
Good rally up there. Coach Nelson had her hand up, almost looks like she was giving a thumbs up. I don't know if she was giving a thumbs up to Olivia Sandvik, probably her own team. But good rally there as we got going there. Eagles picked up a point, 7-5. Krenz with the serve. And here we go. Krenz lays
Great
out.
Job
gets
by
that
Krenz.
dig, sets up Langang.
And a little push.
Little dump set. For
little
Red River point.
Quinn Scari-esque there by the Red River girl. We have West Fargo Cheyenne currently ahead of set 1 against Fargo South 22-17. West Fargo Horace won set 1, and so they're up 1-0. They outscored Fargo North 25-13 in set 1, so that's in.
In for Langang.
And then we have West Fargo 25-18 over Shanley in set one. So currently Cheyenne South still going in set one. Horace is up 1-0, and West Fargo's up 1-0.
And
thank you for sending that in.
Appreciate that. And the winner of this game will play the winner of the West Fargo Shanley game. So we'll keep an eye on that one. And then we'll have the other side of the bracket. Those two winners will play against each other.
I'm hearing H101 for the Play It Again sale. So December 19th, H101. I would imagine that's open to the public. Probably have to check in at the front desk with Mr. Riopel, who would gladly get you down there and help you out.
And that
is
one,
a touch.
Got a touch and point for Passanante.
And it must have been out on the touch. It almost looked like it was a touch and in. That is Fallon's, I'm going to say 13th, 14th, 15th kill of the night.
All three just in one shot?
Yep.
Nice.
She swung 3 times.
Wow.
Is this Nybakken back to serve?
Looks like Nybakken, and then she's going to run up to her spot.
Krenz. And back to Nybakken.
That's a point.
Jackson
kind of just put a hand on it.
She almost just flipped that thing over. Obviously, she didn't grab it and push it over like you or I would have done, but she just bumped that thing over with her palm and found a great spot.
Puts her hand on it and picks up a point.
Not one of her hardest hit kills, but a kill nonetheless. I think I've got ND score feed, and I figured out how to get to volleyball here, so I'm going to try to give some updated scores as well. Holy smokes, we got a lot of them.
You're getting everyone?
That's out.
And that was a laser beam, and I think Fallon hit that ball so hard that gravity didn't have a chance to pull it down.
Yep.
So
I'm not going to bore everyone here, but South Prairie Max just beat Rugby 3-0. Just finished them off 25-21.
Heidelbas are probably in the hurt bag right now.
Brad Heidelbas probably at home, maybe shedding a few tears for his Rugby Panthers. Wow. I don't know how you defend that, Matt.
I don't know. I think Fallon is dunking. Like, I think this year for Fallon, I think I need to figure out some alley-oop lob play, and she's just going to throw it up. We're going to have Quinn not do a basketball pass. We're going to do a volleyball set, and she's going to set the basketball like it's a volleyball, and Fallon's just going to come in and dunk it.
There you go.
Because watching them this year, they can do it.
Now, question for you, Matt. You also play in this gym. If a basketball goes off the rafters, how is that handled?
I think that is out of bounds. So I believe that is out of bounds. I think I also have right now, I had to take my rules exam.
How'd you do?
I got an 86%. You have to get a 75% to be ordered a coach. I got an 86%, but last year I got a 93%. So it looks like I got 7% dumber as a coach than I did last year. So I'll have to study up before the season starts.
It's 7% dumber when you didn't start off very smart. I mean, obviously in the rules test you did well, but we've seen a few of your calls on the basketball court, and we'll question those a few times. Maybe.
You have to.
That's out. No touch.
Out for the Rough Riders.
It looks like kind of slipped going up for the hit and just did a nice job, number 10 for the Riders, getting the ball over the net, but just couldn't put anything on it. West Fargo did take that first set from Fargo South 25-18. So, I'm sorry, West Fargo Cheyenne. West Fargo Cheyenne is also up 1-0. So all the top seeds right now, the tournament's going to the seeds. We have a lift, or we have
in the net, maybe
in the
antenna
net?
ball. I don't know.
I don't see the antenna moving, but we must maybe under the net, in the net. But we'll take the point. 14-7 Eagles.
Wow. Scary hit that one hard. She was going for the ace there. If that one would have got over the net, I think that one would have been your nice little ace right there. But that thing was moving.
I'd imagine you talk about all conference, all state awards. I would imagine there are quite a few Eagles that are going to be in that conversation. Kind of the leaders right now. I would think Fallon is maybe a shoe-in for an all-conference award. Don't want to jinx her. Quinn's done a very nice job. I think leads the conference in sets. Jackson serving right now, I think, is right up there in aces and blocks, and those are kind of the stat leaders of the Eagles right now.
Right. Oh, Jackson.
There we go, Jackson.
Down there,
just went out of bounds.
Good read by the Red River players.
Yep, a nice job by 10. I'm sorry, I just pulled your mic half off. Good job by 10 not getting hit with that ball. Kind of saw it, and then at the last minute had to jump out of the way so she didn't get hit with it.
Oh. Also had a plethora of Eagles on that all-conference football list as well, and we talked a little about you and Gus. It was good to see those names as well. as Fallon. Oh, nice block by Red River. We don't see that. We don't see that much. We've seen it a couple times throughout the year, but getting a pass, getting a block on Fallon Passanante is almost an achievement in itself.
Like you said, it does not happen often. And again, back to those all-conference awards, when you are successful as a team, you get many more of them. And some kids get picked, some kids don't get picked. Some kids get overlooked every year, and, there's always some kids that you think on your team that might be slightly better than the other kids. But every team does get represented, which is a good thing. And I kind of, like I said, look at those as team awards, because the more success you have as a team, the more individual success and recognition these kids get.
Also want to give a little shout out to Coach Gibson, as you know, at West Fargo High School, who retired after this season. I think I saw 35 years and 6 state championships. So that one's going to go out. I think Red River tried to hit it, but it goes out. Obviously for him, his coaching career, I know you've had some funny stories that you've interactions with him as well. So congratulations to Coach Gibson on just an incredible career.
Yep, and Jay said he is not retiring. He is resigning. So Jay's looking to coach. He just said it's time for me to step down as a head coach, let someone else deal with the ins and outs that maybe aren't so much fun. And Jay retired from teaching. There we go, as a blocker in the net. Jay retired from teaching 5 or 6 years ago. And so Jay's been doing this coaching while not being in the school, which is incredibly difficult. And Jay, a very, very good friend of mine. He was a former Mighty Midget, just like I was.
There you go.
Exactly 20 years older than me, but I student taught for Jay, and we've developed a friendship and stay in communication quite a bit.
Sandtrap gets a nice point there.
I think some team is going to be very lucky to have Coach Gibson on their sideline next year. We have Fallon serving. Kind of didn't go with the jump serve there, Matt. We usually see Fallon jump serve. And she can still jump because she just proved it to us.
And right there, Red River keeping this one alive, going back. Let's see what Langang's got.
Off
pick up
touch, off of an attempted dig, and back to the back line.
18-12 here. Coach Nelson giving some feedback to her players. She's got her hands up almost like she's doing the 6-7. Hey, guys, let's go on a 6-7 point run here to get back. I think that's probably exactly what she said to him.
Knowing Coach Olson, I can't imagine her doing the 6-7.
Well, we're just going to have to agree to disagree.
Bolton, there's a hammer at right cross court. That was a nice shot. Was going to go in, and Red River number 12 dove for it. Cheyenne jumps out to a 10-2 lead in the second set over South. Not getting any updates on Horace North. That's been just 1-0 with no updates for a while. So either they're not posting them, or maybe that game slowed down. I don't know what's going on over there.
They're keeping it a secret.
They're keeping it a secret.
They know that we're watching. Dump set here. Oh, and Red River, they're just going back and forth at the net there.
Just went and grabbed that thing and said, we're going to put that back.
And Sandvik gets a kill. Talk about a kid who's come in and rotated. Obviously, was playing JV at the start of the year, has rotated, found a nice role for this team here at the second half of the season.
West Fargo Shanley. West Fargo was up 12-11 in the second set. Shanley bouncing back after getting down 25-18 in the first set. And that's what we got. Single A scores. Oak Grove 2-0 over Northern Cass right now, leading in the third. Trinity Beulah tied at 1. Carrington Thompson tied at 1.
And is there, if you can, I don't know if you can see on that, is there WDA games going on at all, or do they run theirs like they do basketball, just 3 straight days?
I think they go Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
So always interesting. There's always talk there about, okay, do you go 3 days? Do you go 2 days? Do you go a break in between each day and set up your state tournament the same way, or do you set it up a different way? I know for basketball for us last year, we did Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, and out in the WDA they went 3 straight days, and then the state tournament was 3 straight days. I think there's always conversation that goes into that, but at the end of the day, you got to show up and play a game. So.
And I think often in the WDA, you're playing either in the Bismarck Civic Center or maybe up in the Minot Auditorium, so those are neutral sites where you don't have to worry about school and disrupting the school. I guess that one goes out of bounds for Fallon. I guess we could make a suggestion to all the area schools that anytime we have a conference tournament, we just cancel school. Devils Lake canceled school Friday, so all their fans can come to the Devils Lake and Minot North 2A football championship.
Oh, cool.
And if WDA is going Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I'm going to throw it out to all those Century fans. Stay in Bismarck and support your volleyball team. And
stay around.
I might have just broken my chair mat.
Did you? Oh, my
I think
goodness.
I leaned sideways, and when I leaned back the other way, there was a crack that no chair should probably put out that sound.
We already got one chair that's been broken by me this year, and now we got another crack. I think this might be our sign that we might need to be on the Biggest Losers or Weight Watchers sometime.
Maybe we are the Biggest Losers, and we need to lose some weight.
As this one's been a back-and-forth volley right there. I wonder how our viewership would do if me and you are on a weight loss TV competition. That would be something. As Wakey floats that one over.
Yeah, they kind of took a little floater there to end that rally. Girls wind up and swing and either get blocked or get dug, and then, kind of a funny game where I'm just going to push it over a little bit easier, and then we're going to get a point.
And I don't know if it's me and you talking about weight, but the only way that Red River would have been able to save that one was with a big fat pancake. But they did not get it.
Did not get it. That's off the top of the net and down. That is Ava Langang on the kill. A chest bump for the Davies. That is that the Worm Queen? We haven't seen the worm out of the Worm Queen for a while.
She's throwing up fingers. I don't know. 2-2, 4. I don't know what she's doing up there.
I think that was Johnson. I think maybe it was Kozadowski. 2 freshmen that dressed for the Eagles.
Sandvik sends it home. Red River able to keep it alive. That one's off
that's
the net.
Out. 23-13 Eagles looking for 2 more points to wrap this set up.
Eagles bench right there even put up a wall like they were at the front net, preventing that ball from going over. And, I think they did that for Scott. Scott looks comfortable over at his chair. They didn't want him to have to get up and go run and grab that ball. So,
that's going to be not enough. Darwin got hit in the head, and he's pretty tough. Scott gets hit in the head, he might not come back to work tomorrow.
Yeah, a little
softer than Darwin.
A little soft in the head. Looks like Lenny and Darwin are down there. I wonder if they're talking about, seeing how uncomfortable we look on these chairs. I wonder if they're talking. Oh, that one's sailing.
That's going to be the set for the Eagles.
And that is 25-2-0. That's how you want to go in your first round of EDC, is that one sailed on the Riders.
Yeah, you do notice Darwin and Lenny have those nice new high-backed leather chairs embroidered with an eagle on the back. And we have chairs that are breaking every time we move. I don't know if Lenny forgot about us, didn't care about us, potentially, I don't know.
Yeah, I think maybe that might be something I can see if I can't work something out for us with the athletic director.
Maybe over pancakes tomorrow morning?
No, I don't know about tomorrow morning. I'll let everyone know I had some Susie's French toast sticks this morning. They were very good.
Susie makes her own French toast sticks.
In the air fryer.
Okay.
And had them. They were so good I didn't even need syrup. I just ate them right out of the air fryer.
Wow. With butter?
No.
Butter didn't even drizzle on those.
Butter was not drizzling on that.
We had no syrup, no butter, just French toast sticks out of the air fryer. You made them or Susie made them?
Well, Susie made them. I think she might have made them for Cade, but Cade was sleeping in. So
you snooze, you lose.
You snooze, you lose.
You snooze, you lose.
I picked it up. I saw an opportunity and went for it. So.
Well, you don't want to make Susie feel bad by not eating the food that she makes.
You don't. You don't. Just like you would never do that to Amy.
I am an equal opportunity eater. If someone makes food, I generally eat it. Speaking of that, we have the chili contest, chili and soup contest coming up here at Davies. I think that's next week, maybe, Matt, the 19th of November, the 18th of November. And we have Drew Hill, who is also part of our ILC team. He's a 2-time Golden Spoon, is that what we call it?
A two-time
Golden Ladle winner, and that Golden Ladle has been in the ILC room. And so maybe a challenge to the rest of the staff, see if you could outdo Mr. Hill.
Good luck.
And I'm throwing it out there, too, that I think the reason Mr. Hill has won the last 2 years is he has made a test batch of his soup the week before or a couple days before, and the ILC team eats it and gives them feedback. So maybe some of these other teachers would like to bring some soup up for us to test and give feedback to.
We have been the taste testers of the 2-time defending champion. So like you said, we are equal opportunity eaters. So if you would like that, anyone who's going to participate in it, we gladly will. I also want to throw this out here right now. Obviously, Mr. Hill is a tremendous chili cook-off creator. I don't know. Is something going on? We have an issue right now.
We have a camera, an HDMI adapter issue on the camera that points at us.
Oh, well, I mean, that's
so
fine.
I don't think any of the
know if
fans
people
care,
wanna
but
see-
Mr.
I don't
Langley's
know if
working
they
hard
wanna
down
see us.
here to get our mugs online. I didn't hear what he said. A couple years ago, Mr. Hill made a raspberry pulled pork chili, and the first time he made it for ILC, he didn't strain the seeds, and I think that was the key advice we gave to him, that let's strain these raspberry seeds out of there, and he walked away with the victory.
Yep, and it took me I needed 8 servings to give him the final verdict.
Yes, because we didn't want it to be, we want to be accurate.
Yes, and I want to I think, after this year, if Drew Hill wins 3 straight years, I mean, when are we just going to name the Golden Ladle competition after him?
I think it'll be the Drew Hill Award.
The Drew Hill Chili Cook-Off, the Golden Ladle. I think in some way, I mean, what else does the guy got to do?
Well, we'll have to rename it because truly it's not a competition. It's not a rivalry until someone else wins.
Really not. It's almost, is that the little fake?
I think that was supposed to be to Jalen. Just went over the top of her,
Almost.
and I think Fallon snuck in behind her and said, well, I'll just push this over the net, and then I'll get a kill.
We've seen that before for the first point of a match of passing on a kill. I think, there might be a little what if you set it, you fake the kill for someone else to come in and give a little dump set or something, a little advanced volleyball knowledge maybe.
I think maybe we should go to volleyball practice tomorrow. What do we got? An outer rotation.
We
got an outer rotation on Red River. And we're going to figure out what's going on. But do you think we would be invited to volleyball practice to give them some of our excellent ideas on how to prep for the next match?
I am sure when they are prepping to try to make an appearance in the state tournament, that's the number one thing that they want, that Coach Oliver is looking at. She's probably like, I need Viden Wermeyer in here to give me a new play.
Had a nice conversation with Coach Oliver and her kids the other night after Halloween, and her kids had some extra Halloween candy they were trying to figure out what to do with. And the daughter looked at me and she said, you look like you like candy. And I said, yes, you bring all your candy to the fat football coach and he'll eat it for you.
Elite analysis skill.
Yep,
there.
From the 5-year-old.
That's good.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh.
Whoa, that went off the net, off one Red River girl, and another Red River girl got it back and dug it up. That's a touch.
And Ava Bolton in the game, making her first appearance in this third game.
There we go. We have some updates.
There we go. There it is. We said it. $2,000.
2,000. Congratulations to Quinn Scari. Put 2 more zeros behind her number, and that matches her sets total.
Number 20 with 2,000. I knew it was coming up. I thought she actually already had it, but she looks like she achieved it. So congratulations to Quinn.
There's an ace by Jalen around the antenna.
On that achievement.
Doesn't count.
I believe she will join Mr. Langley's daughter as some of the only kids to get to that 2,000 mark. I think one of Langley's daughters is up in the 3,000, so that's a pretty good number too. So
that's
congrats
a lot
to Quinn.
Nice little kill by Red River there. Updates from around the region. Horace 2-0 over North. I almost said Davies 2-0 over Red River, but we should know that
it's
one.
It's good that you know that one.
Shanley and West Fargo. West Fargo still up 1-0 with Shanley leading 23-20 in the second. Go ahead and play those all 5 and get those legs tired for whoever we're going to play next.
Yep.
And then Cheyenne is up 1-0 on South with a pretty good lead in the second set.
And we got a lot of action going on up here front. Sandvik right here. And another sail there. It looks like they're going for Lenny's head. Oh, Lenny with the athleticism.
Did he snag it?
He took it off the bounce, and he just gives it back and walks away.
Just flips it like he does that every day.
He's got to feel so he's giving fist bumps.
He's getting some love over there.
To Mrs. Manson down there. Wow, and Mr. Quinnis, now he's going to his phone. I bet he's going to text Susie right now.
I think he's getting on Davies Live Network and seeing if there's a review of his snag.
He's going to watch that replay. I think that's exactly where he's going right now. He's going to hear us talking about it. And there we got, let's see, we got 1,000 digs. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 10 people that have 1,000 digs, and then the career, like we said, Kensley has 3,878 digs, or not digs, career assists.
The dump kill by Scari, 3,800. And Quinn just got her 2,000th. And Quinn has been, I believe, the starting setter for 3 years for Fargo Davies.
Yes. So, hey, you never know. You never know.
I guess
so you got to play the games. You could have a game that never ends.
If we have a lot of 5 setters in the regional and state tournament, and all the sets go to maybe 1,000 to 999, Quinn could catch that record.
So you're saying there's a chance?
There is a chance.
So you're saying there. What movie is that from?
I think that is from Dumb and Dumber.
You are correct. Oh, we got the float serve again.
The float serve, and we've got the Langang kill.
And the Langang kill. Langang has played well tonight.
Yep, that one had a little bit more rotation on the float serve than some of the other ones. We've seen some knucklers up there, and that one kind of rotated. Probably not exactly what she wanted out of that.
7-4, Red River will take a timeout here. And Warmeyer, we're talking about our broken chairs.
We have screw loose.
A screw just came out of my chair. I'm sitting in the chair. The back of my chair is already broken. I have a screw from the bottom. So if you hear any loud noises.
If Vite goes down and we have to call for CPR, I'm hoping someone else in this arena knows how to do CPR. How about Kennedy? Does Kennedy know how to do CPR?
Well, I believe she does. She wouldn't be my first choice. Let's see. Scott
would know how to do CPR.
Scott would be a good one. I think I would trust him the most. I think we have some people in the medical field. You know, I think if Kennedy did it, she would maybe be a little aggressive on the, the compressions. Maybe
Probably.
Taking out a little bit of anger on me. So
I think the question is, Matt, who is your beneficiary on your Fargo Public School provided life insurance?
Oh, man, you just gave Todd Lee a scare right there, as Todd Lee's he probably has his benefits open right now trying to figure out what health care plan. I believe my sister is my beneficiary.
Okay. Brand new benefit enrollment period right now for Fargo Public Schools, switching beneficiaries, and I think, or switching providers, and I think we have to have all that done by Friday.
Any questions can be directed to Todd Lee, who is a master at those.
Todd Lee has spent hours looking at the different options and would be glad to explain them to you.
Probably has the whole page memorized. So.
Todd flying back from Arizona tonight.
Oh, boy.
Hope he makes it. 85 in Arizona, I think Todd told me. He didn't send me any pictures of his vacation. I typically try to send Todd a picture a day when I'm on vacation, and Todd sends me nothing.
So, Todd, you did message him, though?
I did not message him.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, because he didn't message me as we had a little timing mishap there from the riders. But, yeah, he didn't message me at all. So I was going to say, he messages you, but not me.
Well, I ate lunch with Todd last Thursday, and he said it was supposed to be 85.
Okay.
No, I haven't heard from Todd.
Oh.
As the kids would say, Todd left me unopened.
Ooh. Oh, my. We're just slapping it around. Just slapping the ball around and passing on a. Oh, Red, we got it.
There we go. Coming back over. Scar to Jackson.
Action Jackson
off the
picking
block
up
and out of bounds. Again, I would love to give you the current stats. I don't know them, but I believe Fallon's leading the team in aces. Jackson's had a nice night. Both Langang's had a nice night. Got my wrong Ava there.
There's a nice serve
and
by Langang.
Quinn has just been steady as ever for the Eagles. Ranky been a little bit quiet tonight, but she's doing a lot of things right. Didn't go off the rafters, between the rafters.
Oh, boy, that's going to set up for passing on a.
Nice effort.
Quinn,
I don't know if Quinn got that or not, or if it just didn't ever go over the net. Well, Darwin says it was Quinn, so we're going to give that kill to Quinn Scary. Try to get her up on the kill count, just like she's up on the assist count. Langang continued to do a nice job serving. Notice she's kind of going straight down the court tonight, whereas a lot of times she's. That's a nice hit by Langang out of the back row. A lot of times she goes way over on that left and tries to cut it. Today she's just kind of going straight down the middle.
Oh!
Oh, the official almost got it.
Almost got the one-handed
He nonchalantly stuck out the arm, hoping it would fall into the breadbasket.
Almost.
And he just couldn't squeeze it.
I didn't realize we had Odell Beckham Jr. as our
just could
tonight,
not squeeze that one.
Looks like Odell in his retirement has got into a little bit of
ace.
Right over the ace.
Ace right down, split two girls, right down between two of them and down on the court.
Langang has served the ball well. Oh, she's coughing. She just picked up an ace, and she's mid-cough. Look at that. That's called grit right there.
I wonder if the Red River girls are going to want to touch the ball after she coughed and then touch the ball.
Maybe that's on purpose. Maybe, I'm a little sick, so I'm going to cough on the ball.
Kind of like in baseball, the pitchers used to do the spitball. This is the cough ball.
Nybakken.
It didn't work, though, because it went in the net. And you say Nybakken, and the ball finds her. Passanani. Down to the court. She's playing well tonight, Matt. Hitting the ball with authority.
Bing, bong. Bolton will sub in.
Cheyenne 2-0. Won the second set 25-13. Shanley won the second set, so 1-1 over there in West Fargo. The other night, West Fargo and Davies played, and it was an all-pink game. Even though it was November, they still decided to wear all pink. West Fargo was in the dark pink, and Davies was in the light pink. Almost looked like red on West Fargo's huddle feed.
Great set right there by Scary. She contorted her body. Gets this one to Jackson.
There we go. It looked like Davies set the ball back and forth about 15 times. There you go. Scary on a back tip, and was that Bolton who was pushing the ball over?
Yep.
And Red River says we can push the ball over too.
There's Passanante.
Credden says I got it. Don't worry.
I got you, Bolton. Up
really
front.
good defense here. Really, really good rally. And oh, we called a lift.
Yep, so we had a block up by the net. Bolton tried to pick that one up and get it over the net, but
I thought maybe if I said 3 times, they would count it good.
Like O'Reilly's Auto Parts. Matt Quinnis making eye contact, waving at him. Mr. Quinnis obviously here to support his sister. Well, that went over the net.
Off the net.
Good recognition. Fallon finds the ball.
Well,
Look out.
Is that considered, do you get both a dig and an assist on that one?
A diss.
Because Quinn dug it, and then she maybe don't get a dig on a serve, but she was perfect set to Fallon, who said, I know what to do with this.
I think so. We've made up other categories before.
Diss.
We can make some more up.
So that was a dist?
A dist.
A dist.
What would the other one be? It would be a dist or a...
Well, we have Bills. That's going to go long.
I don't know if we can start a stat with the 3 letters that go into assist. That might not be the way to go for us. So we'll steer clear of that one.
We're not going to touch that one on Davies Line Network. Not going to touch it. Speaking of distance runners, we had a handful of cross-country runners go down to a Nike regional. There we go.
Wow. I think Fallon's shoulders were above the net on that one.
But a Nike regional cross-country meet down in Sioux Falls last weekend. I think Jason Holland and Jason Edwards, the cross-country coaches, although Holland might have been up in Minot watching his son play football. I think they took, 10, 12 kids down to run in this regional cross-country meet, and the kids did quite well.
Nice. I know the kids always talk about that meet after the season, but during the season, yet not the season.
Yeah, and like I said a couple broadcasts ago, as soon as cross-country was over, the next day they're out there running miles. And she's under the net.
Yep. She, I think half of her body was on Davies' side, half was on Red River, so that one made it a little bit easy for the official call right there.
Yeah, and I mean, that just great effort, just diving for the ball and just sliding under the net. I don't know what else you're supposed to do there.
And then pushes
That's
that
going to go
out.
Yep, Caitlin had a nice attempt, ran, and then she didn't go get the ball. She decided to go celebrate with her teammate, and we got the ball back, though.
18-8 here as the Eagles will look to wrap this one up. And it looks, as Passanati not looking at me. I think Fallon was trying to do that high serve.
Again, not jumping, just standing and serving and floating. So Fallon's trying some new stuff here tonight.
So it looks like 1-1 and then tied at 6 in that one. So Shanley and West Fargo, that 4-5 game is tight. Unlike this chair, whose screws are all coming out, and I'm kind of scared.
The chair is not tight, but Matt, you are still standing.
Yep.
A
Still rotating.
little precariously. Quite brave on the rotation there. There we go.
Langang picks that one up. Hopefully,
that was almost too easy.
If I fall, I'm trusting my trust fall to Mr. Langley behind us here that he'll just catch me and get me right back up here.
Yeah, or one of these students with Davies Live Network. I think we have, do we count 5?
I think 5.
5 students working the game tonight on various camera angles, controlling the sound and video board, doing a bunch of other stuff that I have no clue how to do, but they learn in class and from Mr. Langley. And so great job, students. On a day we don't have school, coming out to work for Davies Live Network tonight.
Appreciate that and them doing that. Appreciate our students coming out without having school as well. I know you had football players, you had practice, and then came out, so great to see them come out and support.
Yeah, 3 or 4 basketball kids showed up down there when I was walking in, getting the water from the concession stand, and there we go by Quinn Scary, all wearing the same thing. And they told me they didn't even plan it.
3 points away from the Eagles being 1 game away from punching a ticket to then try to win 3 more games to try to win a state championship.
State tournament in Bismarck, I believe. That's not going to get over the net.
In Bismarck at the Civic Center. There's a lot of state tournaments in Bismarck this year. So that will be a hot spot, busy spot. You know, those hotels will bump up their rates and make good money off that, but we like that. That's good for the state of North Dakota.
Here we go, Scary.
Scary finds that.
Straight down. Set point, match point. Let's move on to Thursday point for the Eagles here.
Oh, the pinkies are up for the student section. That must be 1. That must be the cool way of saying 1 point now.
There's an ace. It's not an ace.
We're not going home yet. We're not going home yet. We're not going home yet. We're going home.
We're go.
Wait.
Oh, we're in the net.
Eagles victory.
5 is in the net, and Davies will take that. Davies moves on to Thursday. Davies will play the winner of West Fargo and Shanley. Currently, that is a 1-1 match with West Fargo up 10-8 in the 3rd set. So we're going to continue to cheer for a 5-set match over at probably be at West Fargo tonight because they're the 4 seed.
Yep.
And Thursday we'll have it on somewhere.
Eagles.
Either someone's going to pick this up, Beck, or I don't know who else broadcast volleyball. Your live event, maybe?
I don't know.
And if no one else picks it up, it sounds like Davies Live Network will be broadcasting, and I'm not sure who's doing the game that night, a 6 p.m. game. Going to be tough for, I know, one of us, maybe both of us to get here, but we will have it on in some capacity for you if no one else picks it up.
If no one else picks it up, we will, All Reliable will have the game. We know it's not the best, but we will have it if no one gets there, and we will not have any breaks.
No breaks. Only Beck takes breaks. We're not breaky Beck.
Breaky Beck.
Breaky Beck. I think we're going to let the girls take down the net. I think we're going to let the girls get home tonight. I think we're going to let us get home tonight. That was a very fast match, 1 hour and 2 minutes,
1 hour, 2 minutes
on my official watch. And we will congratulate the Eagles for moving on in the EDC.
Thank you again to all veterans.
Thank you, veterans. And we will